Hey, what's up, man? Can you hear this okay? Thanks, guys. So this is a test. We're going to see if this microphone even works. Got some White Orchid here. Oh, cool. Right on. Well, let's see what we can do. I'm going to turn the volume up. Hopefully you guys can hear it. I figure we'll just test this live stream thing out and see if it's even worth doing. See if we can hit something good here. Okay, so just so you guys know, because I know on Facebook we've had some conversation about, is this real, is this not real? This is a 100% real IGT machine. It's in a Game King cabinet, and right now this is probably an older version of White Orchid, but what I do is I set this up and I put it at max denominations so that we can do some really high level betting. Obviously I'm not going to do $1,000 a pull like this in the casino, because that'd be insane. I wish I had that kind of money, but I thought it'd be fun so that we could all check it out. I'm sure you guys have seen the big Jackpot. He runs a real actual live channel that plays high denomination, high betting, but actual casino play, which is super cool. So if you haven't checked them out, make sure you go over there and check them out. But this is just for fun. It's just to see what these machines will do at max bets, you know, $1,000 a spin. And I've got a bunch of games that we can swap out and just see how they play out. I like Cleopatra 2. That's one of my favorites. And if you guys have a favorite, just feel free to comment on here or shoot me a message on Facebook. If I don't have the game, I'll try to purchase it and get it set up so that we can mess around with it a little bit. Now, these games, they all have stock IGT software. So they only let you make certain numbers of changes within a parameter. So you can set up like a higher percentage of payout up to like 97, 98%, but nothing beyond that. So we are still playing a very real scenario here as if it were set up in the casino. So enough about that. Let's go ahead and get some spins. Yeah, I know, Nathan. Totally. I think a lot of people did, because on my produced videos, I do put some ambient sounds, just because I want to give you guys an experience. You know, I want it to feel real. I want it to be exciting. I enjoy playing it. These machines are great, whether I'm in a casino or not. Obviously, it's more fun to be in a casino because you get to take home the money. But I just love the games. I'm a graphic guy. I do graphics. I do web design for a living, and so I enjoy the software and the gameplay, the bonus rounds, all that stuff. I just am a fan. I'm a slot head. So. Oh yeah, man, Chris, I love the WMS games. I'm actually got some leads working where I'm going to be purchasing some, as well as the Bailey machines. I also like the Aristocrats. Some of those games, though, they run anywhere from $5,000 to $8,000 a machine. So, yeah, the prices go way up when you get into those newer machines with the multi-screens. So I'm working on something to get some of those. Yeah, the 5 dragons and the 50 dragon one, the 88 fortunes, super cool. I love those games, man. I mean, I go to the casino here locally all the time, probably more than I should, admittedly. And I'm really working on trying to get them to let me record, because I think it would be a lot of fun. Usually I'll play anywhere from $20 to $45 a spin, depending on how the night's going or the day. If it starts getting rough, then I'll usually back down to like $10 a spin. I don't have the wherewithal like the Raja has, but I do like to play a little bit bigger, just because the jackpots are more frequent. Oh, and so this machine does have a ticket in, ticket out system. So, you know, a lot of people were saying, oh, it's fake. He's got the sound of a ticket going into a machine. I actually set this one up with a TITO board, which is a network board that allows me to not only print tickets, but it also collects tickets and cash out tickets, jackpot tickets, whatever you call them. And so that's kind of cool. That's a nice one. And so basically when I reset it, I'm just turning the key on the side. So I have a jackpot key on the side of the machine. You just turn it to reset. I probably for these live streams, I should just make it to where it doesn't do the hand pay stop of play. You can actually program it to where it adds the credits back into the machine, which is fun for just the game room. But a lot of people like that music. That's like my favorite tune. It's my ringtone on my phone, so I like to hear it a little bit. And here in a second, I'll show you what the... Oh. That'd be cool. Let me show you what one of the game boards looks like for this machine here. I think that would be kind of cool. You guys, would you like to see that? I know, right, Bruce? So yeah, all right. I started this out just for fun, and I was just doing it just because I've been watching the Raja for a long time. I'm a huge fan. And I've always owned slot machines. I've been a buddy to slot machines my whole life. So I bought some more slot machines. I thought, you know what the heck? People really like watching this. And so I just figured I'd put it out. But man, I couldn't believe, you know, the level of haters out there, man. It's amazing. So I basically turned off the comments to stop feeding the trolls. Because I'm going to make the videos just because I like doing it anyway. And then those who like to watch can watch. And those who don't, no, they can watch something else. But anyway, the whole idea is just for fun, guys. So I wanted to show you, I'll share with you guys like something about the machine. I have leads, so if you guys ever want to buy a machine, if it's legal in your state, I'm happy to refer you over. The guys I work with are really nice. They do a great job on refurbishing these things. I mean, this machine here came in as a Cleopatra 2. Let me see if I can do this without too much of a mess. But see, this machine here, it's on a stand. It's a Cleopatra 2 machine. I'm gonna go all the way up here. So it's a full-size slot. I mean, this thing it's pretty freaking massive. They weigh a lot. I mean, this one here, I took it up to our second floor in my game room here. It weighs about 350 pounds, I believe. And it was a job getting it up here, no doubt. But what I do, let me grab one of these. So what I do when I switch out games, it's actually quite a bit of work. This here is a game board. This is what goes inside of the slot machines. And so every time I switch games, I got to pull this board out. I got to pull the boot chip right there at the bottom with the orange sticker. I've got to re-key chip the machine just like they would in a casino to change all the settings because I get all kinds of errors. And then you got to reprogram it for the new game. So it's no different than if a casino were to reassign a new game on the floor. And a lot of casinos do that. They'll use the same cabinet. They just switch out the glass. So you switch out the top glass, the bottom glass, reprogram the new game, and it's like a new floor space. It's amazing how quick money goes when you're playing $1,000 a spin. This one's actually $9.60 a spin, but hey, close enough. All right, I got a bigger ticket here, that way I'm not having to feed it. Wouldn't that be great just to carry a $50,000 ticket around? That'd be awesome. I'm hoping that the big jackpot can come here in one of our local casinos and get the rights to record. I would absolutely love that. That would change my channel completely. I almost got booted though for trying. I did try to record some live footage for you guys and almost got ejected out of our local casino. We only have a few, so you know, if I get kicked out for good, that would be terrible because then I'd have to drive all the way to probably down to Las Cruces in that area. This machine here locally is pretty good. I've hit some pretty good hits on our one in Sandia. So we have 2 casinos that, or actually we have like 4 or 5 casinos locally. Oh, I know. And then, yeah, totally, Chris. I want to go out to where everybody's recording right now, but in Vegas. But it seems like there's just so many channels out there. And plus, I don't get to go to Vegas that often. It's kind of like a special treat. Yeah, it is. You know what? Let's, I wonder if I can, you know what, maybe we can do this. Let's try this. Let's, I agree. So rather than watching all these hand pays that aren't real, let's do this. I'm going to open this machine up. Let's see if we can get in here. Check out all the guts. So I'm going to see if we can get into this menu without, without having to re-key chip it. Let's see. I don't think so. Oh, so this is a good, we can talk about this. This might be kind of cool. I don't know. You guys want to see a little bit about the menus? And what makes these things tick? Or is that too boring? That may be too boring, huh? Yeah, I can't get in there without re-key chipping it. Actually, let's try this. Oh, you would? Okay, cool. Well, let's do this. Let me clear the credits on this thing so that we can get into the menu. It won't let you get to the menu with credits in there just in case. It's like a default safety thing. Because if this is real money, you don't want the slot attendant screwing around with the machine while you got 50 grand in it, right? All right, so now that the monies are cashed out, let's do a quick little tour of this thing. So down in here, you got your bill. You know, you've seen them work on these. They pull out your bills. You got your acceptor here. Then under here's the motherboard. You have a power supply. Then there's some other mainboard backplate back here, and then the monitor. There's really, I guess, not a whole lot to these things. This is where the tray used to go, the hopper, back when they used to spit out coins. So this machine can be set up to spit out coins through the hopper. Back in the day, I don't know if any of you guys remember, it used to be pretty exciting when you'd win a jackpot on the $5 machine. It was absolutely amazing. I mean, you'd hear those big heavy coins plinking down into the tray, and I mean, I think slots were actually a lot more fun back then. And I know they've added this music and all the hoopla to the games now, but there was nothing like hearing those coins hit the bottom of the tray. All right, let's go into this menu again. So in this menu, it's pretty cool because if you had the access to this menu in the casino, it would change your world. You could actually see exactly what the machine is programmed to pay out percentage-wise. You could see how much money's been played through and how much money the machine has held and paid out. In this case, I've only put about $500,000 through this machine, and it's so far held 15% and paid out 84%. So if I were to see this screen in a casino, if they would let me, and I actually asked one of the slot managers to let me see it, and he laughed, but you'd know that this machine is very ripe to pay out, especially if we saw the program percentage hold, because we know this one's set at 97%, so it's over withholding. It's held more than it should, so it's primed to give out some jackpots. They'll never let you see that machine in master accounting, but you can also see each denomination. I mean, it's a pretty impressive system. Anyway, let me go ahead and go into we're going to get out of accounting. We're going to go into setup. Let's look at the options here. Okay, good. So we're going to, I'm hoping, yeah, there we go. Let's just set the jackpot level to 100,000. And so this here is what triggers that little hand pay song. It locks up the machine till the attendant can come give you cash. So you can set that to whatever. I just set them on mine to 1,200 for realism. Again, to give that experience that you're actually at a casino. So let's see. So I can cover as much of this as you want. I think maybe we'll make a video later for that, for those who want to watch it. It's pretty involved setting a new game up. I'll actually go through how to switch games and how to set them up. I think, what's his name? Davinder Top or Davin? Davintop, correct me if I'm wrong, I probably messed that all up, I'm sorry. He wanted to see about setting them up because he wanted to get a setup going, so happy to share that too. All right, so now that we've turned the jackpots way up, we don't have to worry about hand pay. Let's get back in here and see what we can do. Hey Hershey, what's going on? Welcome. Sorry if I missed any chats, I was poking through the machine there. Now, because all these machines have a $100,000 limit, once we hit that, I believe it will spit out a ticket for the remainder. Pretty sure, if we go above and beyond that. And that's one of those parameters that you can't change. So there's some things by IGT or the game software manufacturers that, real quick, I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different games. I run them all through the same cabinet. So it requires some reprogramming. But the software that's on here has limitations. Like the $100,000 jackpot is always paid as a hand pay. If we turn hand pay off, it's going to basically spit out a ticket for the remainder. This particular machine has an upgraded screen. It's also touch friendly. So the older machines had these really terrible CRTs that had glare, and now even now the new screens are absolutely beautiful. You see those machines from G2E and everything. It's just you'd be surprised. This particular machine I know because the casino it came from was in Reno. But the Cleopatra 2 machine, this full-size round top with the Game King cabinet, costed around $22,000 when it was new. So when you see these casinos with these giant slot machines, oh wow. There you go. Oh yeah, it spit out the ticket. All right. So I did. It spit out a ticket with the remainder. I've never seen that in intermission during Clio 2. Did he hit like more than 50 spins, or what happened with that? I think the biggest one I had was a retrigger. You saw the $800,000 one that I posted. Over 1,200. Wow. Okay, so, I've never seen an intermission on Clio 2. I had a retrigger. I had 4 times retrigger with an 11, which gave me 44 spins. According to the software, what it says is that 50 is max. So, once it hits 50 spins, I don't know what happens. I've never actually hit enough retriggers to get to the 50 spins max on Clio 2. However, you saw that post. I don't know if you saw my Facebook group. That one post with 26,000. Oh, sorry, Annie, I didn't see it. Go ahead and say it again. I'm watching. But that $26,000 jackpot on a $10 spin, that was a real jackpot over at our local Santa Ana Star Casino over here. And yeah, that one was crazy. That's the biggest one you can get with all 5 of the bonus feature Sphinx or whatever you call them. They couldn't believe it, man. They had to verify it. I was kind of sweating on that one because they're like verifying and re-verifying. I'm like, oh, they're gonna try to get out of this one, man. Yeah, it's a great casino. I mean, they're super nice over here in New Mexico. We've got some really good casinos, and yeah, that's where Rio Rancho. So there's like I think Santa Ana is probably the best. If you guys are ever in New Mexico around Albuquerque, Santa Fe area, definitely hit Santa Ana Star. I've won a bunch there. It's a great casino. I like Sandia too. We have Sandia Resort and Casino. They have a beautiful golf course. really nice restaurants. I mean, it's a beautiful place. Hit and miss there. I mean, the high limit room is better than the general floor, so it may be better just to go in there and play some of those Ainsworth machines that are in Sandia are pretty good. But they're pretty good at $100 a pull. But yeah, most of my hand pays are from Santa Ana. But if you do go to Sandia, definitely the $100 a pull. If you can do it, you'll actually win more. And then there's a machine in the high limit room at Sandia, and I think it's pretty loose. It's $100 a pull. It's the double diamond, and it's the very first one when you walk all the way to the back to the left. That one hits a lot. So, and it usually hits for like 4,000 or 5,000 each time, and you can back to back on that one pretty good. Oh wow. Let's see if we can get the bonus. So here's the thing. You see people like doing, the voodoo thing, and that's cool if you do it, no harm, no foul. But I've done a couple videos where I've tested that. I never released them. Yeah, these are my own machines for fun. But what does seem to make a difference, actually, and it may just be my own little superstition, is switching between your max bet per line button and max bet button on the right of the machine. You'll notice that when you click those buttons, they actually do make a different sound. And so what happens is if you're just playing on the max bet button for days and days and days, it's just not paying out. Sometimes you can switch over to like the play 15 per line or whatever your top line bet is, and it will it seems to kind of shake it out of its little rut. I don't know why. The reason why I figured that out was because if you trace the button wires back, they actually are a different signal input to the motherboard. So for one reason or another, it just seems like it opens it up a little better. Also, the fast play thing, sometimes that'll just get you out of your rhythm. So let's just do some fast plays real quick and see what happens. Try to get the bonus. No, sorry, Annie, I didn't see your thing. I'm at home. I was kind of going over that at the beginning of the video. I do own my own machines, and so these are all just for fun. These videos are just for fun. Give us slot maniacs something to do when some of these great live channels are not on. So we still need our slot fix. So I play them here at home. I have about 10 games right now, 10 or 11. And so what I do is I set them all up to super max bets. So we've got $2 is the denomination on this one. We're going to play through at 480, so it's $960 a spin. No, our casinos actually, you know what? Locally, state of New Mexico, we have a max bet of $100. So unfortunately, that's the highest bet we can do is $100 per spin. And so you can still get some pretty good play at $100 a spin. These machines, Brandon, this particular one is a full-size Game King cabinet, and it's got the round top. And this particular one I got with a stand. So this is a Cleopatra 2 case with glass. I mean, the case doesn't really matter. The case can be whatever. This is a Game King cabinet, they call it. And then you just buy the glass for the top and the bottom. Andy, that's funny because a lot of people did think it was real. I mean, which is kind of cool for me because I'm not a videographer, right? So I'm a web developer. And so what I did was I built these videos and I wanted to put the ambient sounds and make it feel real because I wanted people to get excited about it and just enjoy watching it. But all along on my About page, I always stated that it was at home. I didn't want to try to mislead anybody or lie, but I just wanted to give you a fun experience to watch them, and that was my whole goal. But then I realized everybody was getting so upset that you know, I didn't want to impede on any of those great live channels that actually do go out and spend grips of money at the casino. I mean, I go out and spend grips of money. It's just I can't, you know, not as much as the Raja, obviously. But I go have fun at the casino. And sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. But unfortunately, I can't record at them because I don't want to get kicked out for good. And they will definitely do that. I've already been warned. Oh, no, some of the... Yeah, I know the $800,000 one. Oh, my gosh. I wish. Exactly. Boom, right? Yeah, no, that $800,000 one. Oh, my gosh. I wish. Yeah, I know. I have won $26,000, though, on Clio 2 here at Santa Ana. First time I've been playing that game for years. And I went in. I had like a couple $100 in free play. And I put a couple $100 in. And literally, like, on the last... I think it was, like, close to the last spin. Something like that. I hit all 5 of the Sphinx. And it was insane. I mean, $26,000 and some change on a $10 bet. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, you know what? Hershey, they did. They paid me in cash. I was like, what the heck am I going to do with that? Yeah, pretty insane. But I had both security guys walk me out and everything. It was cool. I was like, whatever, dude. I ended up putting a little bit back, no doubt, but it was cool. Yeah, you know, it's not a racetrack, though, Deanna. It's just a casino, and they have a real nice little golf course and a resort behind it. I've never actually stayed there, but it looks really nice. Oh, cool. Yeah, hey, can you, Chris, shoot me a message with that? I'd like to see it. I've never seen that before. Oh, I love Vegas, Annie. I mean, Vegas is like, forget about it. I mean, no sleep. I mean, nothing is real in Vegas. You know, I usually, like, when I go to the casino, my budget is based on how the casino's doing and how I'm feeling. I mean, I'm sure you guys have all gone to the casino where you just, like, you have that feeling. You know you're going to win, and it's like one of those golden days, you know? There's other days where I'm not sure. Yeah, exactly. Disneyland, exactly. But when I go to the casino, I'll typically go in, and if you know, if I'm going to set 3,000 or whatever it happens to be, that's it. You know, I rarely will go beyond whatever I set my limit at for that day. And if it's just really, really terrible and I'm not feeling it, then I'll leave and go to a different casino. That's what's kind of cool about where we're at is we have quite a few reservation-based casinos here that you can get in your car, drive 30 minutes, and be at a whole nother casino, a whole nother experience. So if something's just shutting down and the gameplay's bad, I'll go somewhere else. I'm not one to sit at a machine and just, you know, continually pump money in if it's not going to pay me. Although, having said that, the other day I sat at a freaking Ainsworth machine, and I don't know what it was, but I was like me versus the machine. It was ridiculous. And yeah, it basically kicked my butt. See if we can get a bonus round here. I'm gonna do the impatient play. Telling you, sometimes, I mean, I know what they say that fast stopping the reels, I know it's already predetermined, but it switches the rhythm up for what it gives you. And sometimes it just seems like you hit them a lot more when you do a couple fast plays and then some regular spins. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, for sure. All those network games like Lightning Link, yeah, that would be awesome to have one of those. Yeah, you lose track of time for sure. That's why they don't put clocks anywhere, man. Yeah, you can, I mean, in Vegas, you can play 48 hours and not even know what happened. It's a trip. they just keep the drinks coming. And no, you know what though? I know that Aria has a $1,000 and a $5,000 a pull machine. Kind of going back to somebody commented about $1,000 a pull. I think Aria, and there's a couple others that have the $1,000, but Aria is the only one that I know of that has the 5K a pull machine. And that one guy that's on YouTube, I think he's pretty famous for that video where he hits like a couple of $400,000 hits on that machine, and then I think he hits over $1 million on it. I'd probably try a 500. I think 500 around there. I might try a $1,000 spin, but I'm not going to sit there and play it very long. That's for sure. Yeah, and the dude's just chilling there on that video, right? My biggest jackpot is going to be 30. No, I think it was 37, something like that. My second biggest one was the 26 there on Clio. You know what's funny is like when you're playing the $45 spin, $100 spin, you usually win more frequently, but the jackpots they're almost always like 4,000 to 7,000. And as you know, if you're playing $100 a spin, those go away real quick. So yeah, no clocks, no windows. You're just in there at their mercy, and they keep the booze flowing. So it's like, yeah, you got to be careful in Vegas. Plus, in Vegas, once you play a lot, they're more than happy to spot you some money. Yeah. They get you on the dole real quick. You got to be careful. Hey, you don't want to end up without kneecaps, man, if you go to Vegas. Borrow too much money. Hey, Brandon, that's probably good, man. That's probably a good thing. You know, if you can, that's the thing. If you can buy a machine, or if you enjoy playing them, I mean, because these machines here, like the IGT machine, you can get this machine with the 044, which is this newer motherboard that has all these newer games. You know, like Clio 2, White Orchid, Wolf Run, Clio. You can do an adapter board, but it has all these games that you see all over the casino. You can get this cabinet for around, I'm going to say $1,200, and then the games all set up and refurbished. You're probably, depending on the game, like top dollar, you'll probably pay $2,000 to $3,000. But most of these are around $1,500 all set up. Boy, high rollers, I don't even know. I mean, what does that even mean anymore? You see these YouTubers, and I mean, there's kids out there making 60 grand a month on just making YouTube videos playing video games. So, I mean, what's a high roller to somebody? Maybe chump change to another. I just say play what you enjoy, and you know, the game is just as fun, I guess, you're playing pennies or, you know, dollars. It doesn't really matter if you enjoy playing and just being there. Like this, I mean, I'm not walking away with any money out, but I enjoy playing it. I like chatting with you guys, and this is fun. I mean, I enjoy it. I also like going, you know, the risk is what I like. I'm kind of like a risk taker, so I like going to the casino and risking it. Because it's fun, you know, and if I lose, I lose. I'm not going to go play my mortgage, you know. I know that some people have that, you know, trouble, you know, with that, and for them, you know, it is a struggle. So I got to be careful with these videos, because there's also an obligation, I think, putting these videos out. I don't want to mislead people and make them think that, you know, that you can just go out and win. I think that's kind of a disservice, especially to those who are struggling with this. But I can say this, if you do struggle with it, honestly, if you buy one of these machines, it actually can help you, because if you get the urge and it's really heavy, play your own machines, have some fun, go out, get a cup of coffee, call it a day, save yourself a few grand, you know, because it is a struggle for a lot of people. I mean, it'll get a hold of you if you let it, because it's exciting, man. It's exciting going to the casino, putting in $100 and winning $2,000 or $3,000. I mean, but that doesn't happen all the time, obviously. Yeah, flipping and dipping, man. I know, you're right. He wins like every spin. It's amazing. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey. Check it out. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna flip some of this. Look at this. This is ridiculous. All right. Flip and dip it. You know what I should do? Oh, I'm gonna mail all these tickets over to JFK and ask him if he can flip them for me. Flip them and dip them. No, I love JFK, man. He's funny. There's some funny people. I really like all the channels. You know, it's funny because we had that crazy, I don't even know what happened. I guess some channels got all upset at each other or something. But, you know, I watch everybody. I think I started out in the very beginning. I think I started with JFK, believe it or not. And then I went and I was watching Brian Christopher and Devani Slots. I mean, all the slot channels are great. I watch them all. I don't try to get involved in any politics of that, or, you know, there's plenty of haters on the internet. It's all good. I mean, it's just like anything. It's funny because, you know, why be negative, right? Like, just share the love, you know, be cool to each other, treat each other with respect. I mean, I love joking and giving each other a hard time with respect. You know what I mean? It's just like if you go to a party or whatever, yeah, you can razz your friends, get on their case, give them a little grief, but it's all fun. You know, at the end of the day, you're all buddies. You all share a beer together. I think what happens, though, is like YouTube, you know, people make money on having a YouTube channel. It's not a huge amount of money, but it is money. And so I guess some people feel like it's gouging into their income or what have you. Lucky for me, though, I have my own business. I don't have to worry about this. This is just for fun. And so, yeah, scratch-offs are kind of cool, man. I like scratch-offs, too. I do scratch-offs here and there. Oh, yeah. JFK would be a hoot to hang out with. Are you kidding? Absolutely, man. He's like the stylish dude on the planet. I mean, he rolls right. I like the video where JFK's wife goes out and does a little flipping and dipping of her own. That was funny, man. And she wins. She wins. You know? It's pretty awesome. Yeah, I watched that one. I'm subscribed to that one guy. He does pretty much all scratch-offs. Oh, that's cool. Hey, I appreciate that. That's super cool. It's cool to see people that are positive, man. I mean, it was amazing when I had the comments turned on. Like, I ended up spending like 2 or 3 hours just trying to like moderate and get all the haters out. It was like, whoa, okay. Never mind then. I'll turn those off. That's cool. No, slot player, this isn't real. This is a home machine. This is just for fun. And so I'm doing a video today just to kind of help everybody figure that out, because I think we had a lot of misunderstanding about it. It's just for fun. This is just home machines. I set them up to max bets, $1,000 a spin. Dang, Brandon, I bet you had a huge mess of scratch-off stuff. I don't know, our local scratch-offs, the ones here in our state, they switched like the printer, and like you can't hardly get the scratch-off stuff off. But so I get lazy, and then I end up just scratching the bottom and scanning it. They have little machines, you know, just but that takes the fun out, so. Hey, if you want to really annoy somebody with scratch-offs, man, buy them a bunch of the crossword ones. Oh, my gosh. And don't tell them about how they can scratch off the bottom. I know, right? Those crossword ones, dang. Especially for somebody who's got like a little bit of dyslexia and ADHD. Okay, so I suffer with that a little bit. So looking at those crosswords is like, forget about it. Forget about it. All right, let's see a bonus. That's the other thing. I can't trigger a bonus on this machine either. So, like the videos that I share with you guys on Facebook and so on, those take hours to make because I got to sit here and spin this thing, like sometimes painfully so, to get those bonuses. So when I release a video that has like 20 bonus rounds, trust me, that took a long time to get those because I can't just trigger it by hitting a button or pushing a key. Those are all like earned bonuses. Hey, I saw that French there. I don't speak French, man. Sorry, I wish I did. I'd probably be a lot more romantic. Right? Yeah. Carpal tunnel for sure. Okay, wow. We just went through like 50 grand. I would be so sad if that was real life. Let's put another 50 grand in. Smoke them if you got them. All right, so this is the second 50 grand. Let's take a peek at that accounting screen real quick just for fun. Let's see where we're at. So check it out. So even though it looked like it wasn't paying us anything, it actually was. We've so far put in $728,000. Let's see here. Okay, so yeah, what do I use for fun? I don't know. I do all kinds of stuff. I'm a drummer, and so I played in a band for a lot of years. We went on tour. I used to live the crazy life, do all that, sex, drugs, rock and roll life, and that about killed me. So now I'm chilled out. All right, machine hold 12%. So we're going to be hitting something here pretty soon. This thing's over with holding. Let's see if we can show you. Well, I can't show you the other menu yet because the door has to be open, but it's due. Let's just say that it's due for a payout. We'll probably see a bonus here pretty quick. Oh, the tickets. Yeah. So these, the machine. Okay, here we go. Let's do another little quick little educational. All right, so check this out. Let me take this off real quick. So inside the machine, what I've done is when you buy the machines, they come without what's called a TITO, or ticket in, ticket out. Then there's another company that sells, you see that little network card there? That's a little SAS card, and it connects to the network. It also connects to the machine, which allows me to print tickets out of the ticket collector. Most machines don't have that capability when you buy them for personal use. So if you wanted to set up this way, you have to add that board in after you buy the machine. Oh, real quick, since we have the door open, let me show you this. Let's look at I don't think it's going to tell us the percentage. There we go. Okay, so for game setup, here you go. This is kind of cool. So the casinos have the ability to change the percentage of payout for each machine. Let me zoom in on this. So you can see they're all pre-configured. You can have as low as 90% or as high as 97%. Each game software has its own predetermined settings. You can't go beyond that, and you can't go below that. So these are also very regulated with the casinos. But I have this one set up right now at 97.98. That's as high as it goes for White Orchid. So no casino on the floor, I think, will ever set their machines to pay that much. But even at that, even at the highest setting, it's still going to keep, 3% of the money's going through it. In this case, even higher. It should be due for a payout. So it's kind of interesting. All right, here we go. We got 54,720 in the machine. Let's see if we can actually get a bonus. Let's see. Is that loud enough? Can you hear it? Oh yeah, so Bruce, You know what's funny is a lot of people have that idea that it takes a long time, but it really, surprisingly, if you had a bank of machines, per machine, I can change the denomination and the payout percentage literally within 3 minutes. It just takes removing the... Hold on. It just takes removing the chip, then you put in a key chip, which basically unlocks the motherboard or the game board, and then you key it in and then reboot the machine and you're back in business. So sometimes you'll see a machine or a bank of machines being locked out and they're out of order supposedly, and then you'll see them come out with the cart. They can re-key chip the machines actually quite quickly. You know what? That's a really good question about laws regulating the Indian casinos. You know, that would be one to ask them for sure, because, you know, it makes me wonder, because they do have their own laws, their own governance. So, you know, there's not, I don't think, I can't say for sure. But I know that they don't necessarily mention on all their machines the payout percentage. And the funny thing was, is I asked the slot manager, the floor manager, if I could see the accounting screen when I got that $26,000 payout, and he just chuckled. So that was a big fat no. The other day I had to have them turn the volume up on a machine. It literally took a team. They had to have the slot tech, floor supervisor, slot floor supervisor, and one other person come down and like stand there while they turned the volume up. Basically, to turn the volume up, you turn the jackpot key once, you click sound setup, you push the volume, and you click save. That's it. And we had to have 4 people to do that. So, you know, the reason why they had to do that is because, I don't know if you guys have seen it on YouTube, but a few years back there was a couple of employees at one of our local casinos that basically ripped off the casino for millions of dollars. They were basically hand paying out jackpots that never happened. So now there's quite a process to get paid out a hand pay now. Because it used to be super easy. I mean, you'd get a hand pay, and literally they'd walk away, and the same slot tech or the same jackpot attendant would come back within a couple minutes with the cash. And yeah, check it out. So Hershey, it's on YouTube. I think it was at Sandia Casino. Maybe YouTube, like YouTube Casino Fraud or YouTube Casino Scandal or something like that. You'll see it. There was a couple of employees. Yeah, it was. Yeah, they went to prison. I mean, you know what's ridiculous is, the whole thing was kind of ridiculous. Just watch the video, check it out, see what you think. I won't comment on it, but yeah, it used to be super easy. They'd come and just pay you cash, the same attendant. You'd sign off on this little receipt ticket, and then they'd walk away, and there was no accountability. They'd go to the cashier and just get the cash right there. So, I mean, for those of you with criminal minds, not me, but if anybody does have criminal, you could see how that would be, you know, I mean, obviously somebody's going to work that. There you go. What's that? 25? All right, we need the bonus, man. We've been spinning this thing for a while. What the heck? I think we're going to see a bonus here pretty quick. Feels ripe. What do we start out with? Like 54? Well, no, we already put 50 in the first time, and I put a second ticket. So I don't know. We're probably like down what, 40, 30. Oh yeah, no, yeah, for sure. No, you can't catch these guys. I guarantee you, if you try, yeah, you're gonna, yeah, you might experience the back of a cop car. Now these, what'll happen is it'll just spit the ticket back out. I mean, honestly, I could put the name of the casino, the establishment, and all that. But you see this long string of numbers,
right there. That string of numbers, validation number, is just like a unique identification number that, hey, what's going on? Was it Yeli Samar? Hopefully I didn't butcher your name. I'm sorry. Hi. So that tells the casino the time, the machine, the location. It's a unique number that only happens once each time you spit out that ticket. So they know. I mean, yeah, you, you could try, but it probably wouldn't turn out so good. No, but what would really happen is the machine would kick the ticket out a certain number of times. And then after 10, like you can program the machine. So if it rejects a bill 10 times, it's going to lock up the machine and call the attendant with whatever you put in it. So, hey, what's going on from South Korea? Cool. Thanks for joining, man. Yeah, Sammy, I know a lot of people did, and so that's why I wanted to put this video out so everybody could see that we're just, these are all my own machines. So, yeah, exactly, Hershey. So if you're trying to run something fishy through the machine, depending on how many they have, you know, the error codes before it holds what you put in it, yeah, they're gonna come pay you a visit. So, hey, what's going on, Jennifer from South Africa? Very cool. Welcome. Yeah, where's everybody from that's in here? It's kind of cool. Harrisburg, nice. Jersey. Oh, you guys don't have any casinos out there? I know you guys have casinos in Jersey, right? Nice, San Diego, man. I love San Diego. Austin, very cool. Oh man, Bruce, you get to live in Vegas? I'm jealous, man. Atlantic City. Man, I would love to live in Vegas. But you know what? If I lived in Vegas, yeah, that would be bad. That would be really bad. Or it'd be really good. I'm not sure, but yeah, we went out there. Oh man, last year was a crazy trip. In July, it was super hot. It was like 115 degrees. It was ridiculous. Russell, yeah, hey, I use my card all the time, man. Here's the truth about the player card. I know there's a lot of people say, oh, the player card's linked to how the machine pays out. It's absolutely not true. And if you want, we can make a video in another time where we talk about how it links software internally of the machine. The player's card is actually through the network on the casino side, and you can actually... Well, I'm on the phone. I'm streaming on the phone that I could show you, but I have this machine set up. It's networked in. I have a card in it so that I can actually add credits just like the casino would add free play. But what I can tell you without any shadow of a doubt is that the casino cannot change, at least on these machines, the 044 machines and a lot of the newer machines. Some of those new network machines they can, but they cannot change the payout percentage on the fly. A lot of people were saying, well, the machine doesn't pay when I put my card in. And that was, you know, one of the myths that was going on for a long time. But here's the long and short of it. Use your card as often as you can for two reasons. One, if you do win a jackpot at the end of the year, let me get past this. At the end of the year, your casino can give you a profit and loss statement, which will greatly help you with your taxes. And two, you get free play. A lot of these casinos are super aggressive for your business. Yeah, Indian casinos, they do, some of them are better than others as far as their reward system. Some are just terrible. I would love to get into the marketing department for these casinos. I mean, here's the funny part, okay. No offense to any casino at all, but I mean, I play a lot at our local casinos. Yeah, you're welcome, Russell. Thanks for watching, man. I play a lot at these local casinos, and I just had to chuckle the other day because I got a postcard in the mail for a free pan. A free pan, you know, like cook with. So I'm thinking, Man, I should get like a freaking truckload of pans. That was my big bonus. I got a free pan. So yeah, I guess, yeah, a pan, dude. What the? Right? I mean, make it something cool. I don't know. Give me, I don't even know. I mean, it could be something, even a deck of cards would have been more useful than a pan. Best perk so far. You know, really with these local ones, at least here, it's been free play because even though they have a resort and spa, yeah, they got them at the dollar store. You know, it's just free play is really the only thing I care about because I live so close. I don't want to stay in the resort. I'd rather have my own bed with my own beer, and you know, I brew my own beer. So, you know, we have some good local brews here, but I guess the free play is the best. Oh, hey, no, there is something that's pretty cool. Santa Ana here, I have to say, shout out to them because they have a really nice little section within their gift shop that has authentic handmade like Indian jewelry, and some of it's really beautiful. And so you can, you know, family and friends, you can buy gifts for them on your, so you get free play and then you get a credit towards use in their little gift shop, which is kind of cool. You can buy gifts for people that way. I mean, trust me, it's not like you didn't pay for that gift, that's for sure. It's probably the most expensive jewelry you'll ever buy. That and the free Cokes, right? Oh, yeah, yeah. You know what's funny is I hit the 10 times machine in Gold Strike, which is just outside of Vegas. I can't remember the name of the little town, but it's when you're driving in from like Arizona side. And it's the Gold Strike. And I hit, I think it was $21,000 on the 10 times machine. And man, they gave me free nights. I mean, they wanted me to stay. They want you to stay and give it back. Yeah, Boulder City, man. Oh, hey, you know what's crazy? Boulder City, those machines, they're loose out there, man. They pay. It's probably because it's a little drive, you know. They want you to go out. Every time I go there, though, I win when I drive. Yeah. I give back. Just doing my part, you know? All right, let's get that bonus, man. Sorry, I've been blabbing away too much. I chat too much. Okay, I'm gonna play it fast. I'm absolutely amazed that we haven't gotten a bonus yet. This is insane. So basically, we put like 90,000 through this machine already. This is a greedy little dude. Yeah, totally. Yeah, always make sure you tip everybody. I always tip everybody involved, even if it's every jackpot. You know, I know some people don't tip unless, you know, at the end of the night, that kind of thing. But I don't know, it's just the right thing to do. If you win a jackpot, I always tip everybody. I tip the person that's paying. I tip the person that's watching. I hooked up some lady the other day that was just sitting next to me. She looked like she was down on her luck, and so I just hooked her up just because I figured everybody goes on in that run, you know, where you just have one of those days. Hopefully she turned that into some winnings. There you go. All right. I don't know if it bothers you guys when I kill the freaking count up, but some videos that I watch, they sit there for like, they'll win like 30,000 credits and they'll just sit there and like make you watch the whole thing. It drives me nutty. Yeah, it does. So, hey, Jennifer, help me out. Tweaking, tell me. I'm new to this, so if it looks bad or sounds bad, tell me what's up. I'm open to feedback. Am I all crooked or what? I've been screwing around with the camera, so. Yeah, it's too long when they let it run up. I mean, unless it's like a jackpot win, you know, and it's flinging coins and doing music and they're taking shots and. Oh yeah, totally, dude. Russell, I know what you mean, man. Like, yeah, we need the bonus. Okay, let me just shut up and get the bonus real quick. Oh, so, okay, I have to share this story because it's funny. I'll play at the same time. All right, here, check this out. All right, can you hear me if I'm playing and talking? Because I'm a bit of a chatterbox right now. So there was this guy. All right, cool. So there was this dude. And I was on a good run, okay? I was having a great run on Clio 2. And this guy sits down next to me and talk about bringing bad karma, man. He's one of those guys that has to print the ticket, and I'm not kidding you. He prints the ticket every single spin. And every spin, he does this. I mean, I don't know if he's playing a little tune or what's going on, but he had to hit like every button like 10 times, and then finally he gets to the point where he spins the thing. He spins it. Now, I'm not kidding you. This is all real talk. He cashes out his ticket, puts it back in, stands up, sits back down, degauzes the screen or whatever that is, and goes through the whole process again. I mean, he totally threw my vibe off. Cleopatra decided to leave me for another guy. I mean, the whole day was bad after that. I mean, I was like, the machine just took all my money. The guy vibed me all wrong. I had to go home broke. It was awful. Good times. Yeah, I usually do too, Hershey. I put I'll do like a couple of backup spins. I mean, with Clio, it's a little different. Once Clio seems to get on a run. So Clio 2, yeah, totally, Bruce. Clio 2 gets on a bit of a run, so it's either super dry, for those of you who are Clio fans, Clio 2 fans, it's not hitting the bonus at all, but if you get on a run where it starts hitting the bonus about every 20 or 30 spins, usually you can stick with it because it will continue for a little patch, and then it just seems to stop again. It's really weird. Yeah, there's a place down there close to like El Paso area, Sunland Park, right? Racetrack and casino. That's actually a pretty cool place. I've seen some videos online for that. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Hershey, it does make a difference with just with the random number generator. But according to the manual and a lot of the different things that I've seen is that the RNG is functioning regardless of if there's credits in or not. And then I've heard people say that it resets when you cash out. The main thing is that from what I understand, the RNG on the board, which is basically a chip, it's just a little chip, and it's just constantly cycling through. So whether you cash out or don't cash out, all it's really going to do is change your timing. It's not going to, because it goes through like thousands of different number variations per second. I mean, it's super fast. Look at that. We spent 100 grand and we didn't make a bonus round. What? No bonus. I'm going to put some more in. I'm going to do this a little longer. Hopefully we can end this on a bonus round. I just really wanted to test this thing, make sure it worked, make sure I could stream. Somebody said that the video was not good, or the machine needs tweaking. Are you still here? Tell me what I should do. I just want to make this look as good as possible. I know we got some glare up in here too. Let me do this. There you go. Officially tweaked. All right, I'm gonna do this like really fast ADHD style because I want the bonus. I want to see the bonus. Oh, that's a good one, dude. Jennifer, I hope so. I hope it does. I mean, I don't know anything about YouTube. The funny thing is, I don't know anything about YouTube or anything, guys. I mean, I just started doing this because I love watching the big jackpot and all the other channels. So I figured, hey, I got the machines. Let's have some fun, meet some cool folks, you know, enjoy some slot play. Why not? We're actually up now. We're up a couple 20 grand here. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's getting close. Here, let's do a little voodoo. All right, let's get it going. You know what? Let's vary up the bet a little bit. I'm gonna go down to 400. Let's see if we do that. You know what's crazy on the Ainsworth machines, at least the ones locally? Basically, that if you change your bet, and this is pretty consistent. If you've been playing, say, $100 a spin, and you go down to like $20 a spin, more often than not, you usually get the bonus or you get one of the minor jackpots that are on the Ainsworth. At least the last like 10 times I've been playing, seems to work like that. I don't know, and I think the Raja did that too the other day. Like, you notice whenever he's on his last few spins, like he'll go down to a lower, not denomination, but a lower bet amount, and he almost always hits the bonus. Seems like that. And I hit the bonus on the Buffalo Grand the other day. I had like the last 5 cents in the machine, and I was like, oh, son of a gun. So I just spun it out, and I hit the bonus, and it had like all the freaking coins. It was ridiculous. I had to sit there for like 30 minutes for like $5. Plus, I had to go to the restroom. It was awful. I know, TMI. It's all good. Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, me too. Gosh, this is crazy. I don't think I've ever gone this long on this machine without actually getting the bonus. All right, it's close. I feel it. Come on. You're killing us. Yeah, I know. Well, like, here's what I would do. I mean, okay, so if they let me record at the casino here locally, eventually, I'm hoping the Roger will come down and talk him into, you know, talk some sense into him. I don't see why they wouldn't. I mean, my goodness, you look at like the Big Jackpot and Brian Christopher, all those big channels, you know, and you know they got like 25, 50,000 subscribers. These casinos and their marketing departments, they try so hard to get people interested in their casino and to come out and try it, to visit. I mean, this is a built-in audience. That's why it's like, why are you stopping these channels from coming to your facility? I mean, it's a no-brainer for me. I think, wow, if I was in their marketing department, absolutely. I'd have every single YouTuber come out. I'd cater them. I'd give them... All right, so I just got cut off by a phone call. Are we still live or are we dead in the water? Still live? Sign of life? Okay, cool. So that's something that probably need to work out. So if you get a phone call, it cuts the stream. Probably should stream from a different device. Yeah, so going back to that, I mean, I just don't understand it. These casinos are really missing the boat on that. I mean, look at the following they have. Look at the Big Jackpot and Brian Christopher, all those great channels. They've got a huge following, and when they show up at a casino, they're not alone. They've got a whole crowd following behind them. And, you know, those people are all going to play. Oh, my gosh. Holy smokes. Let's do this. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, totally. We hate seeing the $1,200. Okay, here we go, guys. We waited a long time for this. This better be good. Yeah, finally. Let's get the re-trigger. Come on. $9,000. That's not that good, guys. Let's be honest. That's really not that good. Yeah, poo. For sure. Holy smokes. If I'd put $100,000 in this machine and I just won $9,000 on a bonus round, oh, I'd rage. Okay. Well, I'll do a few more spins, guys, and then I'm going to wrap this one up. I'm going to switch games out. We might do a little bit more later. I was just really testing the streaming thing. I really appreciate all you guys coming in. I had some good conversations here. Thumbs up if you like it. As always, thumbs up. I think thumbs up helps you somehow on YouTube. I'm not quite sure yet. But if it does, yeah, give me thumbs up. I love it. And I'm going to keep making these. And if you like them, watch them. If you don't. I may open up the comments. I think it would be fun. And, you know, just if we could kind of mellow out the haters. I think once I release this, I'm going to publish this out on my YouTube. They're going to see it's a home machine. I think the whole thing was just that everybody was thinking I was trying to, like, be shady about it and, you know, saying I'm in the real casino and all that. And I just wanted to make it fun and make it seem like you were in the real casino. So, but make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, because I plan on doing a lot of other videos. And actually, you know, the whole thing about giveaways and stuff, I think eventually we'll do some of that and it'll be fun. But, you know, I don't want to kind of belabor that. I think what would be really cool, though, is if we, like, hit, like, a huge benchmark in subscribership, if I actually give away a slot machine. I think that would be super cool. But, that, you know, it has to be to somebody who has, it's legal. Because, see, not everybody can own these. If you get them in a place where, you know, it's not legal, it's like, hey, surprise, boom, you're in jail. Not so much fun. But anyway. Yeah, hey, we should make some shirts. I don't know. I love graphic design, so I may work up something cool. I'm kind of a hoodie guy myself, so I'm like into hoodies, you know, workout, sweatpants, stuff like that. I don't know. Oh, dude. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe this is the redemption. This is the redeemer. All right. Here it is. This better be big. Redeem us. Oh, there it is. This has got to be the one. All right. Yeah, for sure. Let's see some redemption. I think we need this guy. I don't know who I think he's the highest paying. Hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, it still is pretty rare that you see those really huge jackpots. I mean, they take forever to get them. Oh, we need a retrigger. Let's retrigger that, dude. Come on now. Oh, ridiculous. Now, I'm going to the casino today, guys. That's it. 3 retriggers means I go to the casino. Nice. Awesome, man. Hey, Bruce, thanks for tuning in, buddy. Good luck to you and have fun. Hopefully you win some big ones. Thanks again for watching. Oh, sorry. Stop that one fast. All right, we need a big one now. There you go. Boom, 10 grand right there, 11 grand. One spin. Feeling the love. Even get the little special music. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy. That was a pretty good hit. This will be about a $40,000 bonus round. Yep. About 40 grand almost. Not too shabby. It's gonna spit a ticket out. No? Oh, wow. So we're basically like down still, but hey, that was a good bonus round to end it off with. Guys, thank you so much for joining. You guys are all the best. Keep tuning in. Subscribe if you haven't. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know you like it. And we'll do some more. Maybe I'll throw on some Clio 2 later. I got to go do some work now, actually pay the bills. Again, thanks for watching. Cheers. Appreciate you all. Take care.